Titan recently returned from Realize Live and they announced the Intelligence Center X. Daniel's going to talk to us a little bit about that. Daniel is one of the partners of our Rapid AppWorks practice within Titan and is Director of Delivery and Operations for that group. Daniel, so we recently got back from Realize Live and they made a bunch of announcements. Give us the quick version of what is Intelligence Center X and how that's going to affect Titan.
Yeah, it's brand new, so they made the announcement there. From an impact standpoint, it's very positive. Back in 2025, Siemens bought Altair. Altair had a couple of products called Graph Studio and AI Studio, in addition to some other ones. But we think these two are key in what we do. Majority of our customers are SAP customers or other ERPs. Most of our customers run an ERP. A lot of them work in the industrial world, make and manufacture and move and ship things. Just historically, those customers have a great need for data. And so with the advancement here with Graph Studio and AI Studio, we're now able to pull that data out much quicker than we could before. We're able to contextualize it with Graph Studio, and then with AI Studio, create machine learning models, and then eventually pull it out with Mendix and display it. So it's right in our sweet spot. It's exactly what we do. It just gives us more tools to operate from.
At Realize Live with some of our customers, they were already seeing business cases where they could integrate all of these tools to solve some business cases, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of customers that we don't work with, but there are some business cases out there. So yeah, we're working with a private equity company. They've got a bunch of locations across the country. They're not in the same system, so a bunch of distributed systems, and we're working with them to bring their data to the forefront using AI Studio. We're looking at their data that's all segmented off and able to take that and show using AI Studio, we're pulling that data out into something that you can put a front end on and make sense of it. Right now, they can't make any sense of the data just because they don't have it. So we're enabling them to do that using AI Studio.
So as part of this, obviously, we're going to have to work on upskilling our consulting team. I think you've already been doing that with some of the consultants. How are you going to prioritize who gets the cross training and the sequencing of that?
Yeah, so our path is we want to build strong front end, strong Mendix developers, and all of our developers are generally full stack developers to begin with. So strength on the Mendix side, which is the third layer here, learn Mendix and they advance and they get their advanced certification, trained up on some of the new Mendix aspects around workflow and agentic inside of Mendix. Once they've gotten to that point, then they're ready to start looking into some of the Altair products, so the Rapid Miner products, AI Studio, Graph Studio. And so the path would be learn Mendix first, get comfortable with that, then learn the Graph Studio, figure out how to contextualize with Graph Studio, and then from there you learn AI Studio and learn how to get that data where it needs to go. Ultimately, you're going back to your Mendix path and your Mendix knowledge to put the application on top of that. We see it as a big value loop that we can pull this data out for our customers and eventually display it. Our consultants, they're very strong, got a lot of knowledge. Now it's just expanding their skill set. So for them, we see it as an opportunity to grow them, to grow their skill set, and they're all really excited about it. A lot of times you have to stop from a Mendix standpoint in terms of what Mendix offers. To become an expert, you really have to have a lot of projects under your belt. So once they reach that limit of what Mendix offers from a training standpoint and what we offer just internally for training, now we have a place for them to go to be able to create that whole path. We're excited about it for our consultants and our team.
Yeah, and a couple of guys I've talked to that have been cross-trained on the AI Studio already say for a full-stack developer, it's a fairly easy cross-training. That kind of leads into the next question. Do you think this is a mindset shift for some of these consultants on the AI Studio or Graph?
Yeah, I think it takes them back. So like I said, we've got the full-stack developers. That's who we look to hire. I think it takes them back to their origins. What does the data look like? How do we get this data out? How do we understand how the data connects? With Mendix, from a front end standpoint, you're not looking so much at that. You're putting data together, but the app is self-contained. A lot of times you're just building an app. You're not having to go into another system to get the data. So now we have that capability with Intelligence Center X and those tools. So I would say there's definitely some upskilling there, more cross-skilling when it comes to those that are full stack and understanding how Graph Studio works and how AI Studio works. And then of course they just take that and use their Mendix knowledge. But from a mindset standpoint, yeah, what I would hope for our consultants is that they would realize that they're not just on a Mendix project anymore. There's other tools available. So as they're going into customers and they're listening to problems that need to be solved and how customers are thinking about things, that we could offer more the Graph Studio contextualization, visualization of that, and the AI Studio to pull that data out and offer it up, serve it up to the Mendix app.
Well, as we start talking to clients about Intelligence Center X, what do you feel like is going to be the messaging around that, or what we need to demonstrate?
What we've done in a couple of cases is to create sort of a roadshow and display what this technology does. We're getting better and better at talking about it. Mendix has already so much documentation out there, and we're gathering the documentation and the examples, especially as we work with our customers. We have good examples that we can share just from personal experience. As the customers start asking, we have the ability to explain what it is, to show real world examples. So we need to be able to have that in our back pocket from a consulting standpoint to make sure that when they do ask, we're ready.
Do you feel like this is going to change what our engagements look like over the next 6 to 12 months, new service offerings or anything like that?
Yeah, I think what we're seeing is some people want to approach it from the Mendix standpoint. So some customers are looking for that application platform. How does AI fit into the Mendix platform with the new offerings that on the Mendix side? So some customers will start there, and some customers will start with, I want to do AI. So we take that approach, and that's great. But how do you get that data for the AI contextualized? And that's where Graph comes in. And then to get that data out, you've got to use we can use the AI Studio for that.
And not just to get it out, but also to cleanse it.
Get it out in a cleansed fashion. That's right. We just have more to offer now. And we see that the engagements are going to be more thorough, not just focused on one particular area of building an application. Because we have our SAP knowledge, so many of our consultants know SAP. That's kind of our sweet spot, is combining SAP with Mendix, and now it's SAP with AI and Mendix. Yeah, we're excited about it and how these engagements are going to change.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about Realize Live?
Our presence this year was really strong for those that were there. For those that weren't there, we're really committed to Intelligence Center X. We're committed to being a great partner for Siemens. We're a platinum partner, reseller, and build partner. We're excited about what's coming. I can tell that Siemens is excited as well, and they're pouring money in. They're investing in the products, and it'll become more clear here in the coming months exactly where everything is going as we get into this new AI world.
Well, I appreciate the time today. Thank you.